Do you know in 2 Gospels, Jesus curses a fig tree that produces no fruit? What does that mean? Well, you can liken it a bit based on the parable that we see in Luke to Jesus coming and speaking to the people of Israel. But also, it's a very clear statement towards those who never bear fruit and stand before Jesus in judgment. Now it says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. You cannot bear any fruit without God. We are the branches, He is the vine. If you're not in Christ, you can bear no fruit for Him. So when you stand before Jesus in judgment, and you've had no faith in Him and no relationship with Him, Jesus will curse you into eternity, that you will never bear fruit again, that you will, because you never wanted to bear fruit, you never will bear fruit. You have a choice. An eternal, loving God has said, I am perfectly just. I must punish all sin. I must separate the weeds from the wheat. I must burn away the thorns. I must separate the chaff from the wheat. He has said this, but He also says that He is so loving that He replaces that punishment. Yes, God, if you do not produce fruit for Him, will send you into eternal separation, which is likened to burning sulfur. The worm never dies. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. It's not a great scene that is set, but nonetheless, it is what will happen because God is just. But He's also loving, and that He doesn't want you to perish. He wants all to come to know Him and to have a saving relationship with Him. He doesn't force you. You, as you're watching this, if you are a Christian, you would know. You were never forced to choose Jesus. And in the same way, if you're not a Christian, you're not being forced to accept Jesus Christ and have a personal relationship with Him. God does not take away our choice. But we do have to stand accountable and responsible for the choices we make in eternity. May Jesus find fruit on you. And if you have never borne fruit, if you've never had faith in Him and therefore never been able to please Him, now is your chance to have faith in Jesus Christ. Because He is the great judge. He is the great God. And one day you will stand before Him in judgment. And I pray that your sin will not be held against you, and that you would have borne much fruit in His name, so that you can hear Him say to you, my good and faithful servant, enter into your rest. Be blessed.